I don't think there's anything I can say that surpasses that introduction. We're going to start the new clan, the Prometheus clan. The chosen ones. We're going full tutorial again because we're still a noob. We are still total noobs 150 hours later with much to learn, many things to master. I've achieved platinum. There's nothing else to do in the game, but I am still totally addicted to the game. And I'm going to stay true to what I love. Some people are loving the series, and I just want to keep it going. The people that are still trying to play through, people still have questions, people still want to learn what to do. I'm here. I hope they come up with an Ancestors Part 2. That would be the greatest thing that ever happened. In the meantime, I'm just going to continue to support Ancestors Part 1. If the developers want to sponsor me in any sort of way, I'd be more than willing to work with them to promote and showcase what they have accomplished. I'm all about it. Let's go. So we're going to spawn in jungle spawn, hidden waterfall, and we're going to try to develop ourselves quickly and efficiently and become some predators instead of prey as fast as possible. The world and characters you will encounter are meant to represent archetypes based on the latest scientific expeditions. Looks like a French team. Nicolas, Sam, and Julie. Music by Mamo, James, and Maxime. In the following hours, you will relive the challenges of the dawn of humanity. Embark into the never-ending odyssey of human progression. Use your body, senses, mind, and voice to guide your voyage. Gain strength in numbers and advance your species. Survive the elements. Teach your family. Build a home. Good luck. We won't help you. Africa! 10 million years ago. This is a tale of prehistoric adventure when every step could be your last. The evolution of life continues on. And nothing can stop it. A young baby with its elder grandmother takes to the jungle tops in search of food. It's a beautiful setting in the jungle today. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, the breeze is blowing. All seems right in the world. What is this? We have been attacked. All of a sudden, all is not what it seems. And we are plunged into a world of darkness. Use your triangle button on PS4 to gain your bearings. Get yourself off the forest floor. And survey your surroundings by pressing triangle. Alright, so that is our current clan settlement. So we're just gonna go there. No big deal, no worries. You know, it looks very scary. But do not be frightened, little one. You will be okay. Just make your way to the icon. That way. Oh. Do not be afraid. If you see something in front of you, you can jump to it. Just believe. And even if you miss, so what? You might break a leg or something, but you'll be okay. Don't worry about it. Just believe, and 9 times out of 10 you're gonna hit what you're trying to hit. Just have faith and believe. And even if you miss, like, it's not the end of the world. Like,
what happened? Why is it episode 1, by the way? It's changed.
Oh, we completed the game on our last playthrough. We made it to the end of the evolutionary line. So now we're doing like a if I knew then what I knew now type of playthrough.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, in the last playthrough we hit the evolutionary, we maxed out the end of game credits played. Yeah, we beat the game in the last episode of Lord of the Apes. So now I'm doing a new playthrough where, like, if I knew then what I knew now.
Omnivore.
Yeah, we finally got the Omnivore. That was the last thing we did. That was the last trophy that I needed to get, and we got it. I killed a rhinoceros and just ate all the rhinoceros meat, and that completed Omnivore. So now I'm gonna do a playthrough, like, to try to make up for all the mistakes that I made in the last one. Cause I missed some meteorites and I missed some exploration. Like, on this one, I'm gonna try to complete every single thing.
Okay.
Yes, just, people seem to be digging the series. I don't know what other game to play, so I'm just gonna keep playing this game. Some people are liking it, some people are learning just by watching, like,
What
at
will
least...
you do for a new game?
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't know what to do for a new game, so I'm just gonna keep this game going for as long as I can. People seem to be interested in this, so I'm just gonna keep it going for now. I'm not sure what else to do. I've had a few recommendations, but like they're older games. Somebody said Ark Survival, but that's like a 10-year-old game. That's even older than this game. So I don't think that makes sense. There's a couple survival games out there like Stranded Deep or The Long Dark. I don't know. I feel like this game has a lot of potential. Like, there's not a lot of content. So if anybody's interested in this game, like, this is the latest. I pretty much have the latest and greatest content for right now for this game. Like, nobody else is doing this. And it's only like a half a dozen people that are interested, but a half a dozen is better than no dozen. You know what I mean? I don't know. Not sure what else to do at this point.
I would say Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, but it's only on Xbox Series X and PC.
Yeah, I'm pretty limited because I'm on PlayStation 4. I don't have a whole lot of options. Not a whole lot of new games I can get into. I got a few people that are interested in this game, so I'll try to help them out. If they have any questions, if they want to know anything, then this is my game for right now. I don't know what else to do. Sometimes just sticking with a game can pay off in the long run. The developer might eventually take an interest in you and say, hey, you want to showcase our new game? Hell yeah, I want to showcase your new game. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you gotta just stick with what you're good at.
One problem is that since games are getting more realistic, all the games are for the new consoles.
Yeah, of course. And, I'm hoping that, like, somebody will donate me a new console. You know what I mean? Like, if you just stick with it, stay consistent, like, eventually somebody will say, hey, I'll help you out, bro. Let me do this for you. So if anybody wants to donate me a new PS5, feel free to do so. Yeah, feel free to do so, like I said, I think if you just keep putting that work in, just keep showing people that you're consistent. Maybe somebody will sponsor you, maybe somebody will help you out. It seems to be the way it goes. You just gotta believe in yourself. just believe in yourself, man, and somebody will reach out to you and say, hey, I want to get you involved in our latest project. I'm like, hell yeah, let's do it. So yeah, that's what I hope. Is like, you know, maybe the developers will notice, hey, this guy really took advantage of our last game. Like, let's let him be a tester, a developer in our new game. I don't know. I guess I'm just dreaming that that's the way it works, but I'd like to believe that if you put your time in, people will notice you and give you opportunities.
Bro, just imagine what Ancestors 2 would look like.
Oh my god, bro. At the very end of the cutscene, they show these like Neanderthal looking people. Like cavemen looking dudes. Oh, it'd be so cool. Like, you know, you could discover fire and maybe invent the wheel. Like, there's so many possibilities of what they could do for the next.
So good.
Yeah, there's so many possibilities of what they could do for the next level of evolution. You know, you could discover fire. We could invent.
This was made in 2019.
Yeah, this is an old game. This is a 10-year-old game. Like, yeah, I'm surprised the PS4 can still like play games like this, because we're lucky that the PS4 even still works. We're lucky the PS4 even still works for games like this, because honestly, it's way past its time. We didn't even inspect the water yet. This is brand new. I'm back to the very beginning. I don't even know what water is. Yeah, I really hope they come out with a part 2. Ancestors Part 2 would be amazing. I really hope they do it.
Like the game was made in 2019 and it still has good graphics. Imagine the graphics on Ancestors 2.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Good point, man. Like, imagine if they made a game, you know, 15 years later. It's going to be so good. It's a small development team, but they crushed it. They really did. This is excellent. The only bug I had in the whole first playthrough was I had some hyenas jump out of a rock face. Other than that, like, it was perfect. No bugs, no glitches, no errors. There's one weird moment where a couple hyenas jumped out of a rock, but other than that, like, it was perfect, flawless, bro. No. For such a small studio, and there's no bugs, there's no glitches, there's no errors, like, the game just works. The game just works, and you can't argue it. It works. And that's very impressive for such a small studio to put out a big game like this. And there's no errors, there's no bugs, like, nothing goes wrong. It just works. Everything works. Very impressive. You know, the triple digit studios come out with just shit.
I have more hours on this game than my sister on Roblox, lol.
The studios just put so many hours into garbage, and like this game has such a limited amount of hours, and it's better than 90% of the studio stuff that's out there. It's crazy. What did we do wrong, bro? We didn't get a baby. We already have 2 babies? Oh yeah, we got 2 babies. My bad. Alright, where's the mama? Is the mama right here? Adult female, yeah. She's already got 2 babies.
To be honest, the game is kind of educational.
Yeah, I've learned a lot of things. Absolutely. It's kind of like visiting a museum, and you learn a lot of things. Right, so these 2 are a couple right here.
Same here.
I don't know. I always liked going to museums and stuff. Maybe that makes me weird, but like I remember like class trips when I was a kid. Like we would go to the museum. Like our whole class would go to the museum together. I love doing that stuff. That was so cool. I think we need to get it on. Alright, you old man. Yeah, I just really like the game. We're starting to catch some momentum with followers and people commenting. So I'm just trying to keep it going. I don't know what else to play at this point. So I'm just gonna keep playing the game that's working. I think there's a lot of people that like this game, but they don't really know how to play it. Nobody's ever really showed them how. I'm just gonna stick with it. Like if you dig deep and do your research, like you can find some tutorials on what to do. But there's nothing recent. Like everything's 4 or 5 years old. You know, from when the game first came out. Nothing's ever really changed. I'm just trying to give like a modern, fresh perspective on how to play the game. I'm trying to pick this little baby up. It's not working because he's in the center of the bed there. Sometimes the beds interfere. There we go. Just gotta find the right angle. There we go, we got him. I don't even know if these are my right babies. be honest with you. Alright. So this... If you look at a fellow monkey and hit triangle, you can analyze them. So her babies are Muck and Mui. Let's see if we can find Muck and Mui. See if I can figure it out. That's Mui. We're gonna grab him. Now we're looking for Muck, and that's Muck. Alright, so we're good. Now where's the other mama? Alright, she's got Gua. You can see their babies. You can see their babies at the bottom. Like it says, this is an adult male. He's single, but he's got babies. So he must have a mate. So who is his mate? Okay, this is Muck and Wee. This is Muck and Wee. Are these two coupled together? Okay, they're coupled. So the other two adults, we gotta get them coupled and we gotta get them to pick up their babies. Yep, that's you. Talk to you for a second. It's not giving me any option to, like, join with her. The other two babies are hers. Who is she coupled with?
I suggest the game called Jedi Fallen Order. Give it a try, and if you like it, try doing a stream.
Is that Big Daddy right there? That's Big Daddy right there. Coupled with Yes. That's right. And that's Buck. They're coupled. Where's my mate? Is my mate? That's my mate. For some reason we're not coupled. And it won't let me couple. Hi, you. I don't know why. Human warranty. We have babies together, but they won't let us. There we go. Why is my HUD not showing up? It's like my HUD went retarded. Yeah, my HUD visibility turned off. What? There you go. Alright, so I think I got 2 couples with 2 babies already. I didn't do any breeding. I didn't do anything. Alright, let's check out evolution. So right off the bat, you're gonna unlock some things early on. You gotta do it. super critical. You gotta be able to switch hands. Gotta be able to communicate. And so just by doing basic things here in the camp, we start unlocking stuff. When you drink, it makes everybody else in your clan drink. Gotta make sure everybody has food and water. So right here they're telling us that everybody that's inside the circle is following you. If they're outside the circle, they're missing. They're kind of on the outskirts and you need to go find them. When it's raining like this, I find it best just to take shelter. If you keep moving, the game clock moves. But if you stand still, the game clock stands still. That's one thing that some people may not realize. If you stand still, the game kind of pauses itself. But if you're moving or doing actions, then the timer is running. So like right now, you can see the timer is running. But as soon as I stop moving, the timer stops. So just by stopping is basically pausing the game. You see, we've been 1829 for a long time now. It'll take a long time before it goes to 1830. But as soon as you move, the clock will start running again. Let's see, we're moving, the clock is running. As soon as we stop, the clock stops running.
Sorry I was gone, but I'm back now.
Yeah, we're just going over some game basics. We're talking about how the clock works. If you're moving, the clock is running. But if you stop, the clock is not running. Like you have time to think about what you're going to do next. Yeah, we're just waiting for the rainstorm to end. We're gonna have to sleep here for a night. And then in the morning we'll try to develop some new skills.
You there? I got to go. I have to do the dishes. Bye.
We're back, Jack. Let's do it again. Gonna make a bed for everybody. Do not underestimate the importance of just some basic beds. Your people need a place to sleep. I would recommend one bed for every member you have in your clan. We have a 6-member clan, so we're going to try to make 6 beds. Sometimes they get in the way of you making your beds. Just kind of drag them out of there. Once you walk a certain distance, they'll move out. We got plenty of beds. Yeah, keep identifying things. Constantly identify everything. And that will build your intelligence. All these empty boxes, make sure you fill them all in. Even if they're just question marks, it still helps. Just try to inspect everything that's new, try to inspect it. And once you have that ability to switch hands, you just want to try to combine everything. We hit too hard there. You gotta get that timing down of how to manipulate things. That's the biggest element of success in the game. You got to get that timing of how to make things happen. That timing that you'll get a little audio prompt and an ocular prompt. Like, you'll see something on the screen and you'll hear something that occurs at the same time. It's that noise and that sound. And if you're too late, then you'll destroy what you're trying to do. You got to do it quick. So I was too late and I destroyed those rocks. So when you first start, you have these little bit of food, and just make sure that everybody eats this food every day. It's just enough to keep everybody alive. If you eat what little food you have and drink the water, that'll keep everybody going until you're ready to venture out. So I kind of do a head count and make sure everybody's drinking water. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6 adults, all 6 people are drinking. I do a head count whenever I jump in the water, just try to make sure everybody's drinking, keep everybody alive. Now we're just discovering the evolution of the stick. So yeah, once you unlock this first thing right here, motor skill, the ability to switch hands, as soon as you do that, then you can start making spears and knives and everything you need basically to survive. So you just have to do a few basic things and then you can unlock that. The ability to switch one hand to the other, that is the most basic thing that you need to be able to manipulate tools. Once you have that, you're in good shape. As long as you have points here, then you can keep developing things out here. Alright, so this one allows us to build things with one less item. So instead of 4 pieces of tree, we just need 3 pieces and we can build a bed. Eventually we'll knock that down even further. And building becomes very easy. if you're playing the tutorial, the first place they spawn you at, there is a hidden emerald. It's right there on this ledge. It's not hard to get to. It will advance you in your evolution. So I recommend grabbing it. I'm going to use it as a tool just to unlock its properties. So they want you to identify this thing right here. But as soon as you do that, it's going to prompt you to go and discover this meteorite. So be ready for that. If you don't know how to fight, you don't know how to defend yourself, do not activate that thing. So now they're going to bait you in and tell you to go investigate the meteorite. But you're not ready to go investigate the meteorite. Like, not in any way, shape, or form. Inspect the meteorite, yeah. That's not you. You're not that guy right now. You are not the meteorite investigate guy. That's not your thing. We're gonna end the expedition because these guys are basically worthless right now. They're not gonna help you. They don't know how to fight. They don't know what the hell they're doing. You want to make sure you got one of your mamas or daddies that have the babies. These guys got babies. The babies are what gives you the experience. You gotta teach them. So in the beginning, you just want to sniff everything, hear everything. This is how I build my perimeter defenses. Gotta get the angle right. That's perfect. Yeah, the angles are really bad. Doesn't line up, but ain't nobody coming through. Gotta get this thing to line up right. Yeah, that's perfect. Just wanted to be straight with the wall. I don't like that. I'm just trying to get this piece to line up with the last piece. That's really close. There's a little bit of a gap. But I think we can make it work. Nah. It made it take a weird angle. It's not great, but the angle just a little bit off. It shouldn't be this hard to get a straight line. It is what it is. So I gotta like exaggerate my angle and get a little bit closer. There it is. I don't know if this is gonna work. There'll be some creative. Come on. It's okay. The angle is bad, but I'll live with it. Nothing we can do. They're trying to punish me, man. They don't want me to build. Bullshit. Close. It's close, but I don't know. electronic flows off this corner. Which I don't really need to do, but just wanted to see if I could do it. Alright guys, I gotta call it quits. I got some things going on this afternoon I gotta deal with. If there's any questions about the game, you need any advice on how to advance, feel free to hit me up. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna keep doing an episode every day until we find a new game to play. It may only be an hour or two, but I'll keep it going until we find something else. Alright guys, everybody have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one.